everyone, and welcome to my new video. This is OutRun 2019 on the Sega Mega Drive, and this was quite the departure from the normal OutRun games in the fact that it was set in the future. You'll have to forgive the graphical glitching that's going on the left hand side of the screen. I have no idea why it's doing that, and it only really seems to be bad when I'm in this tunnel section. The first thing you notice is that is not a Ferrari. That looks like the Batmobile or some similar kind of thing. This game has a totally different look and feel to any of the other OutRun games that I've played at this time. They really tried to do quite a bit of stuff there. You know, they sort of added in the overpasses like that was sort of done in a weirdo, crappy 3D thing. They used the license, I think, of the game being set in the future to sort of create slightly more variety in the environments as well in the tracks that you were racing on. I'm not too sure whether it worked or not. Having said that, I did actually quite enjoy playing this game. It was much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be absolutely dire, to be honest with you, and this was largely because I played this after I played Turbo OutRun, and I will make a video of Turbo OutRun when I get psychologically prepared to, because that was just, yeah, I'll cover that when I make that video. What I like about this one here is the fact that you can fall off the track. You are actually racing on one of those overpass things that you saw before, and you can fall off the track into the water on this particular stage. And the car, I'm guessing from the kilometers per hour, is supposed to be going at some kind of ridiculous speed. Although it just sort of moves along at the standard OutRun speed. I mean, let's face it, I don't think the game would be remotely playable if it was actually going at that number of kilometers per hour, whatever the hell kilometers per hour is. Living in the UK, it's miles per hour. I understand miles per hour. I can get a sense of what kind of speed it is in miles per hour because I'm familiar with that. Kilometers per hour just doesn't mean anything to me at all. I hate it when things are referred to in kilometers per hour. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of variation in the graphics. Pretty functional, to be perfectly honest. They're nothing special, but you know, then again, they do the job. The job is to move at a high number of frames, and this certainly does have the most challenging, shall we say, track conditions and track variety of all of the OutRun games that I'd come across at that moment in time. I don't know if what I just said there made any sense whatsoever. I think I went on a bit of a weird one. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. The problem is, and I hate having to try and grade racing games, because racing games today focus so much on looking very pretty and having realistic handling, that when you go back to play old school racing games like this, it's very difficult to assess whether or not it's really good or not, because obviously compared to modern day racers, it's not particularly good, because the key elements, the handling, how it looks and what have you, is very old school, and I always have trouble with it. Something when I did the Road Rash series last week, I found it far easier to gauge whether or not that game was any good. These games the OutRun games have a peculiar gaming style, which is sort of fast, furious, crash into things and just keep going on relentlessly until the clock runs out. Whereas a lot of other games, oh god, I don't even know what I'm talking. I like it, okay, I think that's what I'll just sum it up as. It could be a load of crap to other people. It could have stunk to high heaven when it came out, but I actually quite like it. I think it's a novel take on the OutRun series, and I do think if you can pick it up cheap, it is well worth having a look at. it's... yeah. What else can you say? What else can I say? What other random babble can I come out with while I'm playing this? Right, I've mentioned the car looks like the Batmobile. That's fine. That's super. Yeah, what else can you say? It plays like OutRun. It doesn't look like OutRun, but it certainly plays like OutRun. It has all of the hallmarks, like being able to select which path to take, and you know it's not a race as such. It's always a race against the clock rather than a race against other drivers and so on and so forth. I like the little ramp boosty things there which save you loads of time, where the road sort of disappears completely. And like I say, there's certain graphical glitches, but I've got a funny feeling that this was actually down to... I've just paused it here actually so you can see what I mean on the left hand side of the screen as you're looking at it. And I think it might be something to do with the clone console that I'm using rather than actually be a glitch in the game, because I have noticed it from time to time on some of the games that I've played. It seems to go a lot worse when the actual action's going on, and I think it is something to do with the clone console. So I certainly don't think... yeah, because I mean it disappears there somewhat, and if it was a glitch on the cartridge it wouldn't do that, I'm pretty certain. So I think that's purely down to the clone console I'm using. I really do need to get myself a proper Mega Drive at some point. There's plenty out there to get, and I think it will serve me a lot better. So yeah, this is... what is it? It's OutRun 2019 on the Mega Drive, and I enjoy it. It's well worth checking out. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos to come.